Grand Rising, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel, Arcanigoddess Tarot. If you're tapping in this morning to hear a collective message, go ahead, grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your water, your wine, whatever is best for you, while we go ahead and jump into this reading. Forgive me, last week, I ran out of storage. I didn't realize I had almost 10,000 photos and videos, so I had to do a lot of clearing out. I didn't want to just upgrade and have all that clutter still there. So I decluttered, then I upgrade. So we should be just fine for this reading. For those of you who normally join me, you know I like to start my readings off with prayer for our children. And if you're not a parent, it's okay. You can still help the world pray for their children. We need it every day. So I'm gonna get into it. What's the day? 14th. All right. And as y'all know, I keep a picture of my babies. So the message of today, the prayer for today is Helmet of Hope. And take the helmet of salvation, Ephesians 6:17. Today, as I pray that my child will be protected by the armor of faith and love, I ask that you will help him put on as a helmet the confidence of our salvation. He needs this because our adversary, the devil, is a predator and the father of lies. When anyone hears the message about the kingdom and does not understand it, the evil one comes and snatches away what was sown in their heart. So I ask you that you fill my son with let me see. I feel like it's a little too loud. I ask that you fill my son with an extra measure of spiritual wisdom and understanding about your will for him as a believer. I pray that he will be on guard and stand firm in faith, and that he will learn to be courageous and strong. When the devil tries to assault his mind and attack what he believes, I ask that he will keep his head in all situations. May there be no doubt in his mind that you have saved him, and may he be enthusiastically thankful for such a great salvation. Just as Abraham believed you and was called your friends, I pray my son will have a deep and personal relationship with you that will continue to grow as long as he lives. Then he will not lose heart, regardless of his external circumstances, because inwardly he is being renewed day by day. Then he will be able to say with great confidence, I know the one in whom I trust, and I am sure that he is able to guard what I have entrusted to him until the day of his return. I ask you that you will so assure him of his faith that he will be able to pray. You have been my hope, sovereign Lord, and my confidence since my youth. I ask that he will be so protected in your armor that he will be able to enter the battle with courage, not simply on the defensive, but taking it to the enemy. You have promised, Lord Jesus, that the gates of hell shall not prevail against your church. I ask that he will also be strong in you and in your mighty power, that he will join your church in the assault on those gates, and the sheer force of your strength in him will cause the gates to shudder and shatter so that captives are set free. I pray my son will be active in sharing his faith so that he will completely understand every good thing we have in you. Then he will love you even though he has never seen you, and he trusts you. He will rejoice with a glorious, inexpressible joy. And the reward for trusting you will be the salvation of his soul. May the hope laid up for him in heaven protect him as long as he lives, so that he lives to praise you forever. In Jesus' name, an almighty name, amen. I pray my children don't ever go astray. I pray they don't get mixed up with the wrong friends, the wrong company of people, and always use their own mind to think and follow their intuition to protect them from things, horrible things in this world. So let's get ready to jump into this collective message. Let's see what the Spirit has to say for us today. Y'all know yes, I'm going to have this bottle for a while because I only use it when I'm getting ready to do my readings, because I have so many other sanitizers. And I'm going to pick an angel message today. Right? We're using the Modern Witch Tarot. I think I want to do some divination today. We're going to do some divination as well. Hopefully I'll have time to get into it. All right. Y'all know how I like to do 3-card reads. So, let's go. Holy Divine White Light, Guardian Angels, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors, we invite you into this reading this morning to give us clear, concise clarity on our situations, on the things that are going on around us, and the people we are dealing with. Let's go. Let's tap in. Let's see what, well, 3 cards flipped over, so let's go ahead and take those. Messages came out quick. Okay, so we actually have 4 cards. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Swords with a hidden message of Knight of Cups. And we have the Page of Pentacles. One moment. Here's some money fall. I think I might need that. Where'd that change go? I'm drinking me some tea and it is so good, y'all. Something. Let's start off with the 6 of Pentacles. So when I see the 6 of Pentacles, it automatically makes me think of having more than enough to share with others, to be the gift. Whoever you are, you're a gift giver. Your favorite color could be orange or yellow. And I also feel like you're someone who's very logical. But let's see. Let's see. Let's get into my... And yes, I'm still going to use my resources because I can go off the dome, but I also like to give permanent information as well. Pertinent information as well. So, again, like I said, when I see the Six of Pentacles, it reminds me of someone who is a gift giver. So you may be into charity work. You're somebody who always offers, you know, support, your assistance. You love sharing. You love giving gifts. And you're a very generous person. So, excuse me. So I feel like now is the time that you start receiving. Kind of feeling like now is the time that you start receiving. So this card is a card of generosity and charity during moments of great need. So those who are givers and receivers, there's two different perspectives. So you can be a giver or you can be a receiver. Either way it goes, I feel like you're on the receiving end during this moment. You're going to be receiving gifts for all the works that you have done and things that you have done to help other people. This is also someone who has learned to overcome adversity, and also someone who understands how to make a difference in their community. So you're going to be doing some sharing, some charity work during this time. Look at these people, like they're so humble and grateful for your help. And again, when it comes to the Six of Pentacles, it's like you have more than enough. You have enough to share and help others. And ultimately, that's what God wants us to do, to share and help others. So if you're a giver, just know your limits. You know, be honest with yourself, set your boundaries. It's best to make sure that you avoid resentment and preserve your own energy. Keep your intentions pure at all times and know when to say no, because you don't want to overgive and you don't want to give to the wrong people. Now, if you're the person that's on the receiving end, well, make sure you pay it forward. Make sure you always are giving back and doing the good deeds that someone has done for you. That's how the wheel of karma works. You know, what you put out is what you give in, and what you do for others will be what you get back. So, you know, have a lot of gratitude, give gratitude, and be able to accept things and accept help without any guilt or shame or remorse. We all need help sometimes, but just make sure that you make a commitment to help others in need when you have plenty. When you have more, make sure that you are sharing with others, even if it's in the community, even if it's a family member who's been down and out on their luck. If you have enough to help others, then your duty on this earth is to help others. So make sure that you're doing that. But don't ever feel ashamed or guilty because you need help. And you may not know who to go to or who to talk to. But right now the universe is saying, if you need help, this is the time to ask for that assistance from the universe, because they will put someone or something in your path to help this situation for you go better for you. So yeah, that's what I feel. That's what I feel about the Six of Pentacles. So it could be both ways. Again, you could be someone who loves orange, or maybe you need to balance your sacral chakra, which is your second chakra. And you're also someone who's full of emotions. There's a lot of blue in this card as well. And it's also a yes card. So anything you've been thinking about and pondering on and need an answer to or want to answer about, Spirit is saying yes at this moment. Yes, it's okay to help that person. Yes, it's okay to share your gifts. Yes, it's okay. So that is the Six of Pentacles. Now we're going to move on to the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is someone who is feeling defeated. Someone who's might be going through a breakdown. Could be a mental breakdown. You feel like you failed or ruined. You just don't have any hopes right now. And on that phone, it looks like she's holding a phone here. So you could be waiting on some type of message. You could be feeling defeated because you don't have any money and you don't have enough to help yourself or share with anyone. Also, with all those swords, you could be someone who's gotten backstabbed many times and hurt by the people that you trusted, loved, or even admired in some shape, form, or fashion. But when you look at the Ten of Swords, we feel like it's a painful era. Something or someone is going through some painful endings. You could be in conflict with yourself, with others, family, friends, family. You could be a little under stress. You could be unstable at this time. And it's hard for you to find positive energy and find a way out. You may be even going through a little bit of paranoia because you don't understand what's going on or why these things are going on. So I would say that your fear, since we have a hidden message here, your fear and your problems that you have or that you're trying to run from for so long is probably caught up with you. Maybe you did some things you weren't supposed to do, or maybe you made some not so well decisions, and that has led these painful endings to catch up to you. So I don't know what your situation is at home or work, but it's coming to a head. If this is with work, that job's gonna end. So the way that card just fell out my hand for no reason definitely means that job's gonna end. It's time to look for another job. It's time to prepare yourself to move forward. So if you're someone who has hit rock bottom, don't take this as if you're unworthy or if you're never going to make it or undeserving. It's time for you to change the way that you think and you act with those in order to change your circumstance. I'll say that. So the best thing to do is to confront your fears. Confront your fears so that you're able to have a clear state of mind and handle and deal with your anxiety. A lot of people don't like to agree that they're afraid of things. And the main thing people are afraid of is failure. Failure of relationships not working. Failure of jobs not working. Failure of friendships not working. People hate rejection. So those are all things that are a part of fears and failure. So I would actually say to recognize the lessons that you're going through at this time and really kind of meditate on Spirit's word and you know, go out into nature so that you can have a sound mind when you're at peace within yourself and the world, so you can know what to do about this situation. And again, like I said, you know, recognize the lessons, consider all this as learning experience, and take stock of your regrets, period. Think of what changes you would like to make once you have survived and healed from this situation. But so for some reason, whatever you're going through that's hurting you, I feel like a King of Cups is about to come in and change that situation for you. This King of Cups is going to share with you what they have to offer. And it may not be a lot, it may not be a little, but it could be just enough to help you through your situation. And I said King of Cups. I'm so sorry. This is the Knight of Cups. So this Knight is coming to help you with your situation. This Knight could be a lover of yours or even a good friend of yours. But normally the King of Cups is someone who's seductive, chivalrous, loves doing great works for other people, can be moody, but also a charmer, an idealistic person, poetic and romantic. So if it's someone that you're dealing with and involved with, just speak to this person and let them know that I need some help, because this King of Cups may have plenty to share with you and be able to help you out of this rut, especially if it's a financial rut. And since I have a Page of Pentacles here, I'm going to say it's more than likely a financial rut. So you're going to have a Knight of Cups who's going to bring his sophisticated and creative behind in and help you. This person wants to enjoy life's pleasures and make others happy. So this person wants to help you out of this situation and make you happy. So once you open your eyes to what is holding you back, just know that this person here has a lot of respect and emotions for you and wants to give you this cup, wants to share it with you. You know, it could be a cup full of water, it could be a cup full of coins, doesn't matter. This person wants to share with you, wants to help you. It could very well be a stranger. It may be someone you don't even know, and they come right by and bless you, because that's the type of person that a King of Cups is. Now keep in mind, Knight of Cups. It must be a king coming for somebody, because I keep saying it. But this is someone who loves you. They don't like conflict, and they take roles of peacemakers and are the mediator during times of tense situation. So this person could even give you clear guidance on what you should or need to be doing to get out of this situation. But whoever that person is, he or she is here to help. And remember, these are cards. Spirit does not have any gender. So it could be a masculine man, or it could be a masculine feminine. Either way it goes, this person is coming into your life to help you. So I would take heed and be selective with the people I let in and around my life, but also don't push this person away, because they're here to help you. So our final card is our Page of Pentacles. Now, when we get to the Page of Pentacles, I think of someone who's like academic. So they could be a very physical fit person. They're practical, so that means that they use a lot of logic. Someone who's disciplined, loyal, and dependable. So with the Page of Pentacles being here, I'm gonna just say that it's time to start setting up some long-term goals. That's gonna require a lot of work. Ooh, excuse me, you all. I have the belches this morning. It's gonna require a lot of work, and that could be why you're in distress here. You're probably working on a project that is overwhelming you, and you just don't know what to do. And you may not have enough finances to get done what you want to do, but someone is coming along to share and help you with this situation and do, help you out of this tough time. Yes, Spirit is going to send someone. God is going to send somebody to help you. So, the Page of Pentacles, like I said, is ambitious and practical. Set your sight on long-term goals and do the work. Put in the work. It might be hard and you may not see results immediately, but put in the work. Your dedication will see you through all of your challenges. Even though others may find it a little tedious or impossible, you're going to have so many naysayers saying what you can and cannot do. But you can. I mean, you absolutely can. You're probably a very stubborn person and a perfectionist and want everything done your way. But whatever way you decide to get it done, if you just stay focused on it will happen for you. Also, when I think of the Page of Pentacles, I think of someone who is warm, harmonious, and helpful. You're an individual who makes a great friend. You know, you're someone who's there for others. And I respect you for that, because it's hard, especially when you're in a need yourself. So, to make it a little better, I would ask myself, what are you dedicated to? What drives you? Having something that you can actually devote yourself to can help guide you through life. It's something that is concrete. It's a principle. It has a purpose. So within this journey, instead of making things confusing for you, sit down or sit back, do some self-reflection, and come up with some concise ideas and ways to make this situation better. When we actually have a purpose, and we're spending effort and energy, when we have let me say that again. When we have a purpose and we're using all of our efforts and energy, things come naturally. So find something within you that you can offer to the world and offer to the needs of the world. Whenever we're doing things that are going to help the greater good of others, we are definitely making the universe proud with us. We're making God pleased with us. If you don't believe in God, hey, oh well, I do. And I'm going to always talk about God on this channel. So you can feel free to watch anyone else, because it's not ever going to change about me. I'm a worker of the light, and I love living in the light. And I absolutely despise dark souls, but yet I know how to help heal them and bring them towards the light. So, again, find your inner compass and act on what matters. Find out which way you're going, which direction you want to go, and then take action on it. You're such a perfectionist that you can't just do something. You got to be the best at it. I get it. I totally get it. But what you need to do and what you should be doing is making a commitment. Dedicating yourself means giving it your all and not giving up when things get tough. It might be tough right now, and you can expect obstacles, challenges, and conflicts. But with enough willpower, you most definitely and will definitely succeed. So just keep in mind that you're not alone here. Someone's going to come through and help you. Someone's going to come and share what they have with you. It could be knowledge. It could be gifts. But it could be a man coming to help you, a knight. And it could be a woman coming to help you, who's also just as loyal. But these people are on their way to helping you with whatever the situation is. But you have to seek it. Don't hold it all in. Don't try to hold it all in. The best thing to do is ask for help, especially if you're getting into a point where you're getting into some darkness. And darkness to me means depression, anxiety. And if you sink into a deep depression, I've been there before, it's hard to get out of. It's hard to get out of. So before you get there, ask for help. If these people are around you and you know who they are, ask them for help. You'll be surprised what people do to help you when all you have to do is ask, because they may not even know. You may be like me. When you go through things, you keep a smile on your face, you keep your head up, and you just keep going. No one will ever know unless you say something. So if you're feeling this dark and down, now is the time for you to open your mouth and say something. First go to God, and then ask God to send you to the right people or to send the right people to you. And I promise you, they will show up. So, I'm going to get a little bit of divination. Let me get some runes here so we can clarify our reading. And I want to thank you all for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Share if you feel it will help someone else, or if you feel this message is for someone else and they need to hear it, please do share it. If you want to donate, well, this just hopped on out, okay? If you want to donate to my channel, the Cashapp will be below. And if you're interested in a personal reading, the email is always there as well, so that you can email me and we'll get into your reading and see what type of reading you want. So, let's see. Yes, I'm learning how to read runes, and I love it. Like, divination is so cool. Okay, so we have This is the room. It actually popped out in the reverse. It popped out, flew out the bag like this. But here is what it looks like. So, let's see. We have torch. Okay, so it means, let me make sure I'm looking at the right one. I believe I am. All right, so it means water, lake. Nope, that's not it. Nope, hold on, that's not the right one. Sorry, guys. There it is. It means fire, passion, warmth, energy, power, and positivity. So, since that came out in the reverse, let's see what that means for you. All right. So since it came out in the reverse, it may be that a flame has gone out and something in your life is coming to an end. Didn't I just say some things in your life is coming to an end? Didn't I just say that? Some things in your life are coming to an end. The key is to decide if there's still some faint embers that are worth taking the time to rekindle, or if it's time to gracefully let go and embrace the lessons the situation have taught you. So back to what I was saying, it could be a love relationship coming to an end, and it could be a job. For most people, I believe it's a job. It's going to be some finances. With all these pentacles out here, I feel like it's some finances. Someone may have already lost their job, and that's why they're in distress and needing some help. You're going to receive that help. Keep looking for your job. It's coming. The right one, the right job for you will always be there. You just got to keep going. Do not give up. Again, learn the lessons learn from what you're going through and learn lessons from them so that you don't go through it again. A lot of times we find ourselves in places that we don't want to be at because of the choices we have made. So if you want a different result, you have to change your mindset, change the way you think, and change the way you make decisions. Okay? So that was the truth. If you know that was the truth, go ahead and hit that like button for me. So let's see, the next one we have is that it? Yep. So someone's going on a journey here. Let's see. So the next one is Owaza, which means horse. And here's the rune that goes with that one. And let's see. So this rune signifies partnership, teamwork, trust, and motion. I just said that there was going to be someone or someones who's going to come in and help you. Okay? This could be a team of 3 people. There's going to be people who's going to come in and help you with this situation, but you have to trust it. And what did I say? If it's a partner, if this is your partner, you need to ask for that help. Your partner may not even know what you're suffering and going through. So let's read what that has to say real quick. my gosh. All right. So it says, a Roz is represented by a horse, which is a sacred animal to the Vikings. A successful partnership between a horse and a rider is all about faith, trust, and teamwork. And this rune reminds us that we need the same qualities to make our own relationships work. If a wasp pops up, there may be a situation where the team needs to come together, like a big work project or family event. With mutual respect, cooperation, and hard work, you can pull in the same direction, get the momentum going, and achieve amazing things. Owaza can also be shining a light on your relationship with yourself. If your confidence is having a wobbly moment and you're doubting your abilities, this is the time to be kind. When you catch yourself having unhelpful thoughts, gently challenge them and remember the unique skills and qualities you possess. Travel and movement are also big themes of Iwaz. It could be a physical journey, more likely an inner transformation is taking place. Notice the way you're changing and enjoy the ride. What did I say? I just said before that you need to change the way you think. It's time to do some introspection. This is clarification that everything that Spirit has told me to tell you, arcanigoddess watcher, is meant for you to hear. It is the truth, and it's time for you to start taking those steps. All right, so the last rune we have is Dawn, Dagaz, which means dawn. And here's the rune that goes with that. And let's see what guidance, what clarity we have. We already got our guidance. Now we're about to clarify some things. I just seen it. There it is. All right. So this card signifies daylight, breakthrough, and transformation and hope. See how she's sitting there praying and meditating to get, and she's doing it out in nature. Remember I said some of you may need to get out in nature so you can hear clear messages from the universe. And then look at what she's doing. So let's see what this says so we can get to our angel message of the day and close it out. So Dagaz, translated dawn, represents the dawn and power of a new day. Daybreak, the moment when darkness of night transforms into day, brings new hope and a chance to start again. This makes Dagaz a positive and hopeful rune to encounter. If you're going through a period of sadness or frustration, it is signaling that better times are ahead. This rune is also associated with a breakthrough. When you bust through whatever barriers or self-imposed limitations that have held you back, there could be a delicious jolt of creative inspiration, an aha moment that sparks a new direction, a sudden solution to a puzzling problem, or a peaceful resolution to a tense situation. The gods is also about transitions. If you have been thinking of a career switch, this is a great time to learn a new skill or begin some study to get you started on that new path. If you've been struggling with troubling issues like an addiction, phobia, or debt, it's an ideal time to face it and reach out for help. What did I just tell you? What did I just say to you? Reach out for help. The God's promises that the sun is shining on you and that change is possible if you have faith. But you will need to put, where am I at? You will need to put in the work, as it won't be a one-time effort. Just like Dawn, rise up again each day and keep going. Keep going. Man, I love what I do. I love being able to hear clear, concise messages from the divine. Like, this just clarified my whole reading and everything that I just said to you. Everything I just said to you. So I hope you listen, and I hope you're taking heed so you can come up out of this damn dark place. Because apparently the only one person holding you back is yourself. You stabbing yourself in the back because you won't move forward. And you won't ask for help. Ask for help. There's people here who are willing and ready to help you. But those people don't know. That's just like if you are having a hard time paying your rent or paying your light bill or paying anything that you're obligated to pay. And there's organizations out here who will help you. The organization's not going to just come to you and offer you help. You have to come to them and let them know that you need help. That's the way it works. So that's the way you have to do it. This is a great reading.